Hey there, everybody. This is Sophia of naturallysophia.com, and my post today is going to be about the cost of Sisterlocks. Sisterlocks are not free. As a matter of fact, they are not even cheap. But what I want you to know is that Sisterlocks are invaluable to me. The time savings, the ease of styling, the lack of personal maintenance for me makes them worth it for me. You have to determine if Sisterlocks are worth it for you. So, when I was doing my research on Sisterlocks many years ago, before I got them, I weighed how much I was currently spending in time, effort, and money on getting and maintaining my current hairstyles then versus the cost of Sisterlocks. Everyone that is considering getting Sisterlocks, I caution you, beg you to get a sheet of paper and tally it out. So, what I did was I calculated my initial install plus the retightenings I was going to get for the remainder of that year, and I balanced it against how much I was currently paying to get my hair done. And I have always been a lady that likes to be pampered. So I would get my hair done pretty frequently. I would go to the Dominican salon to get it roller wrapped, straightened, doobies as they call them, pretty frequently. And to keep that look going, I would also invest in the ceramic irons, flat irons, and curling rods to keep the look. So in addition to investing in the tools and actually getting it done, I was buying the products. So I was buying like silicone-based products to keep my hair straight. I was buying hairspray for, maintaining straight hair and curls, spritz, mousse, all of these things. Then I had times where I wanted to wear my hair natural. So then I was investing in those products too. And I'm sure you all know about all the puddings, the twist out products, the conditioners, and the shampoos. At one point in the summer, I was washing my hair to keep my hair freshly the wet look or the wash and go look every day. And I was using conditioner instead of shampoo, which is something I was doing at the time to keep the look moisturized and silky and fresh looking. So I was braiding my hair and washing it with a conditioner and drying it with a conditioner in it every day, pretty much. Sometimes I allowed it to air dry, sometimes I did it with a blow dryer. But this process took an hour or so. So I'm adding an additional hour process to my getting out the house routine. And I'm a busy working girl now. I was a busy working girl then. I could no longer, as I was progressing in my career, it was more important for me to get to work earlier than to spend the time on my appearance. So that was another consideration that I made with Sisterlocks. I caution you to think about that before you get Sisterlocks. If you're the type of person that pulls your hair in a bun every day or a ponytail, say you only get your hair done once a quarter, maybe twice a year, you might get it relaxed or put it in a ponytail or something like that, Sisterlocks is going to be way more expensive for you. That's just the truth of the matter. Way more expensive than that. But if you're a girl like me, who was constantly in the salon, constantly at the beauty supply store, constantly doing your hair, constantly getting braids, constantly getting weave, which is what I was doing. I was getting sewn-in weaves and braids, twisting my own hair. I never had a relaxer, so having all these taming products to manage my own natural hair. If you are a person like that, I think that Sisterlocks would be a good choice for you, and you should think about it. This morning, I literally got up, parted my hair, and walked out the door. No wrapping my hair up at night, no worrying about my hair in the shower. I mean, I got out the bed, took a shower, got out the shower, put on my clothes, and left out the door. The whole entire getting ready process took 15 minutes. 8 or 9 years ago, the getting out of the house process would have taken me an hour and a half. Easy. So just think about not having to do your hair daily, and that made it become worth it to me. Now, of course, you can do your hair if you want to, as often as you want to with Sisterlocks. It's just, that's not my style. I'm a freestyle type girl. I do like doing things to my hair occasionally, but most of the time I wear my hair exactly like this. I just wear it down and I go. To me, Sisterlocks is a style, so that's done for me. You can do like updos and curls and braids, and all of these things are wonderful. You can do those things to your hair. I tend to just kind of get up and go. And I think that's the beauty of Sisterlocks. You can make it be as dressy or as casual as you want it to be, and this works for me and my lifestyle. So please consider that when you're considering whether or not to get Sisterlocks. Think about that as a part of the cost, your time and your effort. So if you've weighed your time and your effort and your resources, because I know that you have to have the income coming in to maintain getting your hair done by someone else, and also to get the installation, which is the most expensive part of Sisterlocks, and you still want to get them, but you feel like they're in it, still too expensive. There are things you can do. You can go to a trainee. A trainee would typically charge you about $100 or $200 less for your install, and they cost for their retightenings usually about $20 an hour in a major city like Atlanta. Trainees may charge up to $30 an hour depending on your location. Consultants usually charge between $30 and $40 an hour for retightenings. My retightenings take 3.5 hours. My consultant currently, her rate is $30 an hour. So you have to think about that expense. Also, I also tip my consultant. She maintains my locks and has them all symmetrical, even no knots, and never misses one. And she also is available when I need her to be, which sometimes means late at night or very early in the morning. And I'm talking about she's retightened my hair starting at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I think she's worth the extra 20%. I caution you to treat your Sisterlock consultant the way that you want to be treated. You'll have a better relationship with her or him. I've seen a male or a Sisterlock consultant or two, and your locks will look better. So please consider all of these things before you decide the Sisterlocks are too expensive. Another thing you can do to lessen the cost of Sisterlocks is retighten your locks yourself. A lot of people retighten their locks themselves. A retightening is when your new growth grows out. I just recently got a retightening. I don't know if you can see all my parts. A retightening is when your Sisterlocks grow out and you need to maintain the new growth to look like the rest of your scalp. It involves a tool. You take the ends of your locks and you wrap it through your loose hair that grows out of your scalp. And that's what a retightening is. And you do it over and over and over again for all of your locks. Some people do one at a time if they're doing it themselves, or they do a section at a time when they're watching TV or when they have the opportunity, they move on to the next section. Some people do it all in one session. I am a fan of getting mine done all at once. I get mine done all at once every other month, and I pay somebody to do that for me. You may, however, for your lifestyle, find that it's easier for you to do it yourself. So once you pay for your initial install, you can maintain your Sisterlocks yourself. There are several tools that you can use to do it, and Sisterlocks, if you'd like to use the Sisterlocks tool, offers a training class to teach you how to maintain your own retightenings for about $250 was the last time I checked. That's what it was. I've never taken the class for a few reasons. For one, now they only offer the clip tool, which is a Sisterlock tool that kind of clips to the end of your lock and you wrap it back through the top of it. It has a spring attached to it. I don't like it because I find that the clip tool frays the end of your lock, especially if you already have kind of a loose hair texture like mine. In addition, the tension on the clip tool is not as good as on the hook tool, and that's my opinion. They don't offer the hook tool in the retightening class, so therefore I would never have a need to take it because I only prefer my locks to be retightened with the hook tool. I am more anal than most about how my locks look and the services that I'm getting, I feel. So that's very important to me, what tool is used to retighten my locks. And I'm also not a do-it-yourselfer as far as retightенings are concerned. I'm just not fast. I feel like I could toil away at it for 12 or 13 hours. my arms would be tired and my hair would be tied in knots, or I can simply just pay someone else to do it. And thankfully, thank goodness, I have a steady source of income coming in and I can afford to do that. I understand that everyone has differences in their income and their budget. So I'm not saying that it's right for everyone. I'm just saying you should think about what you're currently doing, and maybe you can push some things around that maybe are less important to make this a part of your budget for every other month. Again, you only need retightenings every other month. So that's something I caution you to do. Your installation costs will be about $500 to $600 starting off in a major city, upwards of about $1,200 depending on the length of your hair. Sisterlocks consultants generally charge about $500 for the first 4 inches and about $100 for every inch thereafter. That's what they charge typically in a major metropolitan city. In smaller cities, the cost goes to about $400 to $500 starting, and then upwards again of about $1,000. A trainee can do this for you for $100 to $200 less, but what I have found in general in life and with Sisterlocks is that you get what you pay for. So if you walk away with anything from this video, I want you to think about the value of Sisterlocks as far as the value of it for you. Consider your time and your effort in your beauty routine for your hair, and also consider what you're currently doing now. Then consider ways to make it less expensive for you, and if those ways are feasible for you. The bottom line is no one can tell you the value of it for you, and it's a very personal decision that you have to make. I just hope this video gives you some more insight into looking at it from different angles. Also, I have to say this because I've seen a lot of bickering going back and forth about the cost of Sisterlocks and whether you should tip and this and that. You get, in life and in general, what you pay for. So, yes, maybe the option is to go to somebody that charges much less than the head consultant in your city or the one that is the most referred. The reason why the person is the most referred to is for a reason. The quality of their work is better typically. So if you go to someone that charges ridiculously cheap prices for Sisterlocks, first you want to make sure that they're a consultant and go to that sisterlocks.com site to make sure they're on the list. And second, you want to look at their references to make sure that you're not getting bamboozled by someone that's really not a Sisterlock consultant or that doesn't do good work. So that's it for today. The cost of Sisterlocks was on my mind. I just got a retightening yesterday, and I wanted to share this with you. This is just my perspective. Everything in this video is just my opinion, and I feel like if I had seen it before I started Sisterlocks, I probably would have gotten them sooner. That's it for now. Thank you for subscribing. Please comment in the box below and visit my blog, www.naturallysophia.com. Bye, everybody. Bye.